We have a new global remote job opening here today that we're going to cover. This is going to be a technical support specialist or coordinator with a company named QuickMail. Basically what they do, it's cold email software focused on deliverability with free auto warm-up. Pretty popular tool actually, guys. Do note that you can work from anywhere. You just have to be able to work in United States time zones of Eastern and Central Standard Time. So make sure that you check the time zones, make sure it works with your schedule before applying. But you can work from anywhere. You just have to be able to work in these time zones. As far as the highlights of this company go, if you want to join a meritocracy, no politics needed, this might be a place for you. This is also going to be a 4-day work week. You're going to have an extra day for learning, running errands, or starting a new hobby. So pretty flexible schedule, guys. They also have a practice open book management. They practice open book management, so understand how the business works and why and what you work on really matters for the clients. So it sounds like transparency is a pretty high priority for them, guys. As far as the company goes, QuickMail is one of the leading cold email outreach solutions for sending business-to-business cold emails. It's used by small and medium businesses all over the world to reach out to potential clients and grow their businesses. Their clients are composed of entrepreneurs, founders, growth marketers, and agencies. The company was started in about 2014. They doubled their business this year. That's incredible. And they had the same ambitious goal for the next year. So they are 100% self-funded and composed of a small group of highly driven coworkers. Some of the tools that you're going to use in this job, guys, are going to be Slack, which is basically, if you're not familiar, it's just a workplace messenger that you use to communicate with your fellow coworkers. Pretty easy to use. They use Help Scout, which is a customer service kind of software that has FAQs and things like that. And they also use Notion, which is kind of like it's an open book. You can kind of customize it for a lot of things. You typically use it for like database management and a few other things as well. So these are pretty simple. If you're not familiar with these guys, if you just do a quick Google or even YouTube, actually, there are a lot of great YouTube videos on how to use Notion. Get your knowledge up to speed a little bit before or after applying so you can know what you're going to be speaking about when you apply to the job and get an interview. That wouldn't be a bad idea either. As far as the role goes, this is going to be a customer support type of team, guys. It's technical, but you're going to technically be in customer support. You'll be the first point of contact for the clients and visitors having questions before signing up. So they pride themselves on being highly knowledgeable. They have a strong focus on solving problems, not just answering tickets. And they like people who are going to be curious and good with logic. That will help a bit. Do note, guys, that you can kind of pick apart and kind of guess some questions that they're going to ask you during the interview based on what they are looking for as far as candidates go. So they'll probably have a question for you in the interview about, examples of times that you were curious and ask you about a few traits regarding yourself. What are your strengths and things like that. So you should always have that prepared going into any interview, really. They also believe in learning by doing. So you'll answer real tickets from day one. So the training is basically going to be doing the job, guys. So if you definitely be ready to hit the ground running in this one. As far as the requirements go, if you don't think you meet all the criteria below, but are still interested in the job, please apply. Nobody checks every box, and we're looking for someone who's excited to join the team. Guys, this is a big one right here. Do research on this company. Learn about the business. Maybe you can find other projects or new clients that they've onboarded. Show that you're excited in the interview. And also, I might recommend putting a cover letter to this one to show your excitement, right? That sounds like they're more excited. They more so want somebody who's excited to join the team as opposed to the, quote unquote, perfect fit. Okay, so as far as the requirements go, guys, they want somebody with a fast and reliable internet connection and a good computer with a webcam. They'd like you to have a deep passion for solving complicated problems and feel at ease with complicated software. They'd like you to be a native English speaker and good at writing, grammar, and spelling. They'd like you to have great attention to details. You easily see what other people miss. And they'd also like you to take informed decisions without needing permission. So they'd like you to kind of work autonomously and make intelligent decisions. And they'd like you to be comfortable working in U.S. time zones, Eastern and Central Time. So again, guys, you don't have to live in these time zones. You just have to be able to work these time zones. So make sure you go ahead and search that. And as far as the benefits go, you're going to work 4 days per week, 8 hours a week. You're going to work from home or a coffee shop, wherever you want. They are a remote-first company. No commute necessary. Use your extra day off to pretty much do whatever you want. Just a quick little tip for you guys. If you're somebody that's searching for global remote jobs, if you just put into Google or ChatGPT, I guess now that people are using, search remote first jobs, remote first companies. These are typically going to be companies that are prioritizing hiring people that work from home, and it'll be a more of a globally based company that'll most likely let you work from anywhere. Okay, you're going to join a meritocracy. No politics. Go ahead and be yourself. You'll get a lot of context and learn about the business side as we practice open book management. You also have one team retreat per year for work and fun. They fly everyone into one location for a week, so you basically get a free vacation, guys. Get to travel around the globe a little bit. That can be interesting. And they also have a focus on learning and personal growth, and $100 per month budget for learning, books, and courses. So just self-improvement pretty much. If you like this job, guys, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like this one, check out this next video for our latest job posting.